Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to give a first impression point of view review on this beautiful Honda Jazz. It's a hybrid, and what I mean by first impressions is I've just picked up this car, just got the keys, and what I see and what I say is going to be as raw and honest as I possibly can. And starting off with the boot, it's got a nice beautiful boot. I believe under here has a little bit of secret storage. It's my first time seeing it, but I have seen this on my little homework that I did before. There you go, there's the storage. It's got seats that fold flat very simply by pulling the sleeve over here, and they do go all the way down. And what's nice about it is, although there's a little bit of a lip, it's a very smooth one, an easy one, so your access would be quite simple and quite easy. And that seat also goes down exactly the same way. Going straight into the back seat to check the room, and all I've done is I've pulled the car out the driving spot, warmed it up a little bit, because today it is 0 degrees. As you can see, the snow all over the place in London. The driver's seat is in my seating position, and I gotta tell you, it does feel extremely roomy over here. There's plenty of leg room. You got storage in the back seats, and it seems like over here there's another little bit of storage where you can, I assume, stick your phone if you want to watch something. The headroom is nice. It's a tall car, so you get plenty of headroom in this car. And you have a flat floor over here. Well, almost flat, and very little bump. But relatively to other cars, it's quite flat, so it feels very roomy back here. There is no armrest. However, you do have 3 seats here, albeit this one, you would hardly fit an adult here. You got ISOFIXes in 2 of the seats. You have speakers in the doors. You got electric windows, which I can't operate because the key's on my hand and the engine's not on. Over here you would have 2 USB charging points, nice and practical for the passengers. This car is a part leather, part fabric. It's the EX model, so it's not the top of the range, but it's almost the top of the range. It's not the basic, and I will put in the description below all the options that this car comes with. Again, it's the first time I'm sitting in this back seat, and I'd like to report back that there is plenty of room. It feels airy, especially the cream seats. It's really nice here. And on that bombshell, let's go straight into the front and check that out. I forgot to show you. You got door bins in both doors, and there are no hooks for your jacket, which is a shame. I heard on this car you can actually lift up the seat. Yes, there you go. You can actually lift up the seat in case you want to put taller items in. This folds down, and you can fit nice big items in the seat over here, and it clicks back in very smoothly and easily. Going into the front of the car, power. Being it's a hybrid, on a normal day it would be silent, but it is freezing cold in London, absolutely freezing. Right, let's start with the storage. You have 2 cup holders over here, although one of them, if you use this one, if it's a taller bottle, you won't really be able to close the armrest, and it'll be annoying to access your bottle. You've got wireless charging over here, 2 USB points for charging. You have a 12-volt power socket. You have electric climate control and a beautiful infotainment system. Front dash is also all electric. It can be a bit annoying on this video. I see it flashing. I was trying to change the settings a little bit before I drove off. You have door bins in the doors, quite large ones as well. You have this in the driver's door. You got another storage in the passenger door, and you have another bottle holder right over here, and you have the same thing on the passenger side. What else can I report back over here? You have electric heated seats on passenger and driver side. We have an econ mode. I guess that's for the driving. I'll check that out soon. You got electric parking brake, and you have a beautiful steering wheel. It actually feels really good. You have cruise control. You got lane assist. You have heated steering on this one. Check that out. On a day like today, check out the weather outside. Oh, that's a really, really nice touch. Infotainment system looks good. Glove box, you got one down here. It's not that big, but you have another one up over here. The materials up here is very scratchy. This is nice and squishy. it feels solidly built, but it is a Honda. You would expect that from Japanese cars. Although this is a little bit, this is a soft touch, but it feels a bit, yeah, that's very plasticky. Awful, absolutely awful. But it's nice. I love the steering wheel. It feels really good. You got a good seating position. You got a high commanding seating position. You can see clearly outside. Over here we have the regular stuff, the SOS in case you break down. You got the lights, reading lights. You see it's a hybrid, so my engine just went off, which is nice. The heating is still going. I can feel it coming out. You have mirrors in the sun visors, handles, seat belts that adjust. Also very nice touch, especially in this car, being it's a high vehicle. It feels almost like a mini MPV or a mini 4x4. And on that note, let's go straight into going for a short drive. I'm going to drive on the city roads, and if I have time I'll also take it on the highway to see how it drives on the highway. I'm going to have to be extremely careful here. As you can see, the roads are just solid ice in London. Yeah, it's a very rare phenomenon here in this country. Well, in this city especially. London is a beautiful city. It's normally beautiful weather. It's doesn't get too cold, doesn't get too hot, but every so often we do get a dash of snow. Oh, this is beautiful. The steering wheel is warming up. Such a nice touch. This is something you normally get on luxury vehicles, not on a Honda Jazz. The engine is quiet. It's running on the hybrid at the moment. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. I've actually taken this car for it, well, not this particular car, but the Honda Jazz for a test drive on city roads. Click on this link to watch that one. It's just me driving around the city, and I'm going to make a separate one for the highway. And when that's ready, I will also post it in the description below of this video. The car is smooth, it's quiet. It's holding the road nicely. Today I'm driving in the beautiful area of Hampstead Garden suburb of London, one of the nicest areas in the world. All the celebrities live here. This is where this is the Hampstead Heath to the left, beautiful mansions to the right. And it's a clear day in London. Skies are blue, sun is shining. My steering wheel is nice and hot. And we're going for a drive. By the way, guys, if you haven't yet done so, it means so much to me if you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. This is a relatively new channel. I take cars out weekly on a first impression, point of view review. Honest and raw. I don't get paid by Honda to say nice things or not nice things about this car. This is a genuine review of how I feel about this car. It's my own personal opinion, not based on anything I've read or anything I've seen. So enjoy, like, subscribe, and let's crack on. As you The indicators sound typical Honda, typical Japanese. They all sound the same. A nice, relaxing. It reminds me of when I was a child. You know, we used to go for long drives, coming back from Bournemouth. And that indicator sound just used to put us to sleep. It was beautiful. Anyway, back to the car. I've been driving it now for 5 minutes. I feel very comfortable driving this. I love the view. I love that this has heated steering wheel on such a cold day in London. And it's quiet. It's very, very quiet. The seats are comfortable. The driving position is good. It's got an armrest. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. I'll make a separate video just on the infotainment system, how to connect your phone and everything else that this beautiful infotainment system does. Ooh, easy does it. Yeah, I like this car. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. It drives really nicely. It drives really nice. You know, they say Honda Jazz, I'm all for older people. I don't consider myself old. I'm barely 41, but I would definitely consider buying this car. It just feels good. It feels solid. It feels comfortable. Steering is nice and light. Oh, it's a nice car. You know what else I like about the infotainment system? If you listen closely, every time you press a button, it actually makes a sound, or doesn't have a haptic feel, but you do know that you've changed something by the sound it makes. Listen closely. Yeah, it's a lovely. It's got a nice also. It's also the resolution on the screen is definitely better than the last car I drove, which was a Fiat 500. It's not as good as other cars, but it's acceptable standards. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like the video, subscribe, and go watch the next one. Have a wonderful day, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. Thank you.